Today we are going to explore buttons in QML using Qt Quick controls, and then using this knowledge we will create this simple application in which we have three buttons: red, green and blue, and a square box. So when you press red button, the color of the square will change to red, and when you release it, it will go back to its original color. Similarly, when you press green button, it will become greens, and when you press blue, it will become blue. So without wasting any time, let's get started. For my project, I'm using Qt 5.15, but everything you will learn can be used with Qt 6 and higher version. So to create project, first click on the new button. And for QML application, you have to select Qt Quick. And for my template, I will select empty because I'm not using any of these views in my application. The name, let's enter buttons. Next. Okay. I will change the title of my application to buttons. For width, I will select 500 and let's make it also 500. First, I will try to compile and see if there is everything is working okay in my Qt Creator. You can compile your code using Control plus R, and everything seems to be working okay. To use button in your application, you first need to import Qt Quick controls in your application. So let's do that. And for that, you have to enter import Qt Quick controls. The version of the control, it doesn't matter, so you can select whichever one you want. And now you can add button to your application. So there it is. So first I will specify the ID of my button. Let's name it button 1. After that, I will specify the width and height of my button. So to specify the width, you have to write width. Let's make it 100, and height, let's make it 80. You can also add some text to your button. So to write text on your button, you have to type text, and let's specify the text to red. You can also specify the font size of your text. To specify the font size, you have to write font dot point size, and let's make it 13. And you can also make it bold, like bold true. Now let's try to compile and run. Control R, and there it is. You have a one simple button. So if you press on it, it doesn't do anything because we haven't added any functionality to it. Okay, so let's add some functionality to this application. Now I will add a rectangle to my application and then change its color by pressing the button 1. So rectangle, let's name the ID of this rectangle to rect. So the autofill rect. Next, I will specify the height and width of this rectangle. Let's set the width to 200 and also height to 200. Next, I will configure the color. Let's set the color to gray. To place this rectangle, I will use the anchors dot centering, and let's set it to parent. So what it says that create this rectangle in the center of this parent. Since the parent of this rectangle is window, so this rectangle will be created in the middle of our main application. To change the color, I will use the on pressed signal of our button. So on pressed, So when the button is pressed, change the color of rect dot color. Let's set it to red. And similarly on released rect dot, I will change the color back to the gray. Okay, so everything seems okay. Now let's try to run and see if everything is working fine. So when I press the button, this red button, the color of the square will change to red, and when I release it, it goes to back. Now finally I will just add two more buttons, green and blue, and then change the color also by pressing them. To create two more buttons, I will use the row element of QML. A row element places all of its element in a row. So let's create a row element. Set the ID of this row to row 1. Next, I will specify the width of this row element. I will set it to the parent width, and for the height, I will set it to the 100. I will also specify the spacing. So this is the distance between two consecutive elements. Next, let's add buttons to this row. So I'll just copy this one, button 1 apple. Now I will also paste it again for button 2 and button 3. So let's change it to this ID to button 2 and change the text to green. And when I press this button, I want to change the color to the green of this rectangle. Similarly, do the same thing for button 3, blue. And when I press this button, I want to change the color to blue. Everything seems okay. Now let's try to compile. Control plus R. So now when I press red, it changes to red. When I press green button, the color of the square changes to green, and similarly when I press blue, it changes to blue. If you want to learn more about the push button properties or its signal, you can refer to this page. It contains all the details about this, its properties and signals. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching this video. If you found this video helpful, press that like button. And if you want to learn more about the GUI development with QML, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I will be uploading more videos about GUI development with QML. And if you have any question related to this video, let me know in the comment section, and goodbye.